I didn't plan to answer the phone that night. I was unpacking the last box in my new apartment, a tiny studio overlooking a river that didn't yet know my name. My divorce papers were still crisp in the folder on my desk, my passport still warm from the flight that carried me out of my old life. Then my phone buzzed. His sister's name flashed on the screen. Her voice trembled before she even said hello. "Are you sitting down?" she asked. I didn't need to sit. I'd already fallen once, hard enough to learn. He had a calm, calculated charm the first time we met. Eyes that tracked everything, even the things they pretended not to. I mistook that for attentiveness. I mistook a lot of things. He held doors open. He cooked dinner. He memorized my coffee order. Little gestures, tiny stitches that slowly convinced me we were building something whole. But love, I later learned, can be the quietest disguise. Because the same man who once brushed my hair out of my eyes began brushing off my questions. Late nights, sudden errands, a phone that never left his pocket anymore. The shift was slow, like someone dimming the lights one notch at a time. You don't notice darkness until you're already sitting in it. The truth didn't explode, it whispered. A message preview on his phone, half a sentence from a woman I'd never met. "Hope you liked last night. Same time tonight?" He didn't even bother deleting it. That hurt more than the cheating, how casual he was with my trust, like it was a receipt he'd misplaced. I didn't cry. He expected tears. He got silence. And silence, I've learned, is the first step in taking your power back. While he slept next to me, mouth open, dreams untroubled, I stared at the ceiling and mapped my exit. Emotion clouds precision. I needed clarity. So I started collecting. Screenshots, bank statements, insurance logs, location history. Quiet evidence for a quiet divorce. He never saw it coming. Cheaters rarely do. They think the person they broke is too weak to walk away, too devastated to think straight. But betrayal sharpens some people. It sharpened me. It was survival. I filed for divorce while he was at work, took my half, took my dignity, left the house keys on the counter next to a note that said nothing more than, "You made your choice, this is mine." Then I boarded a flight to a country he'd never cared to visit. New apartment, new job, new version of me. I thought that was the end. But endings have a habit of circling back. Weeks after I left, he married her. The woman from the messages. The woman he insisted I was imagining. They chose an outdoor venue, pastel flowers, afternoon light, a ceremony drenched in sweetness. Until one guest stood up to give a toast. His cousin. The same cousin who once told me, "You deserve someone who doesn't treat loyalty like a bargaining chip." Apparently, he still believed that. He revealed the timeline, every detail of the affair, including the fact that it started long before my divorce, including the things my ex told her about me, including the lies he used to make himself look like the victim. A murmur, a gasp. Her bouquet slipped from her hands. She couldn't finish her vows. She walked away from the altar trembling, and minutes later she called me. Her voice cracked like thin glass. Did you know he proposed to me using the same ring he gave you?" "No, I did not. But that's not why I'm calling," she whispered. "I found something. In his drawer. A picture of you. He kept it hidden. Why would he keep it hidden?" I didn't answer. Because the truth was simple. He couldn't let go of the version of me that loved him. Not because he wanted me back, no, but because losing me bruised the part of him that needed control. Cheaters don't miss you, they miss the power they had over you. She continued, each word trembling. He said someone took his place, that he wants to know who." That made me laugh, quiet, sharp, because I hadn't replaced him with anyone. What took his place was peace. I didn't ruin his wedding. I didn't expose his lies. I didn't sabotage anything. I just left. and life did the rest. Some men expect you to collapse without them. But when you rise instead, unbothered, untethered, unstoppable, that is the revenge. I told her the only truth that mattered. Tell him I didn't replace him with someone, I said. Tell him he was replaced by the version of me who finally saw through him. Silence. Then a breath. "Thank you," she whispered. "For what? I'm still not sure. Maybe for surviving him first, maybe for proving she could too." Either way, I ended the call, closed my window, and looked out at my new city, the place where I rebuilt myself. He found out who took his place, and the answer was simple: me.